Crypto will run, taking its own sweet time. When there's a half corner moon, portfolios are dripping red tonight. Feeling out our stormy in our minds. They say they're buying red days to make us millionaires. One bullet cross is all we need. Sometimes trading this market ain't always what it claims to be. Well, Bitcoin, I'll hide you. I'll forever DCA into you. I'll forever hodl you, Bitcoin. Check, check, check.
I wait for someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in you. Won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the people the best we find back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we find back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I wanna be someone else? I wanna feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. You drive us both into a wall. I drive away into the night and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people the best we find back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we find back my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, my apology for the delays tonight. I've been arguing here with Sean
My name's Bobby.
Sean. But given that, you know, I am feeling a little under the weather tonight. And I did make a promise to Sean 5 years ago that if I ever had a YouTube channel that he could make his debut. So, in honor of Degen night, tonight for the first time, we're going to let Bobby, also known as Sean, do the live Degen stream tonight. Sean? God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Here's the mic.
Holy shit. Okay, now. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Y'all ready? Woo! Bobby Joe's in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo, baby. We're going to do it tonight. We're going to do it tonight. All righty. Oh, crap. Ain't nobody in the booth. Road Dog. Man, he gone. For real. He just eating brownies and left. What? All right, well, shoot. We did the best we got right here. All right. Oh, shoot, we're running behind, man. It's 10:30. All right. Superstar. Okay. Namaste. Deep breath. I am good enough. I am smart enough. Gosh darn it, people like me. I is kind. I is smart. I can do this. All right. Ready. Woo!
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much. Howdy. My name's Bobby. Bobby Joe Rumblemaker. They call me Sean around here, but my name's not really Sean. But anyway, we're here doing Degen night. Glad to have y'all here. Just something a little different. I think I can shed some light on these charts here, though. You know what I'm saying? We're going down right now. If you hadn't noticed, Bitcoin right here behind me, right there, is coming down. I called it. I said it's coming down right there. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with Bobby Joe Rumblemaker tonight. Road Dog's taking the night off. And we're watching Bitcoin dumpy dump. It looks so more exciting when you come down on the 1 minute, don't it? It's like, oh my gosh, my hopes and dreams are just flying right out that window. Woo! Flash dump, says Sergio Angel. I think you're right. It looks like a flash dump. It looks like a high heel shoe right there. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd think that it was a high heel shoe. We got a high heel shoe pattern right here, Lady Lover. Those of you don't know this sacred knowledge right here, a high heel shoe. Oh, look at that shapely leg. Oh, nice calves, by the way. Oh! Sometimes they kick price up here when they get this. I'm just saying. I'm glad to have you guys here. Let's see who's here. I've seen some of you. Put my spectacles on here. Howdy. Rolled up. No, go. I got it. No, I got it. We're doing good. No, we're doing good. No. Hey, man. He's got a chainsaw. We'll be right back. Ow! Shut it! Sometimes, guys, you just can't get the help that you need around here. My apologies. Coming back to the chat. Let's see who's here, who's still here. Man, things got off to kind of a wild start here tonight. We've got Barnum. How's it going, Barnum? And Mr. Rising Sun. We got Sam. Super viral. Yo, what's the word? Bird, bird, bird. Baby, bird is the word. Sam says 40K. Sergio Angel says flash dump. Sam says, oh no. Jackson says, dog, you looking so cute. War Dog Thunderbolt says, what's up, dog? How low can we go? Right now, we're at $68,800 or $68,083. Wow, check this shit out. All right, well, the best thing to... Well, look at that. That's kind of a shapely calf right there, Sean. Sean's kind of tied up right now, in a very literal sense. Let's clear out the nonsense. Let's take a look at the charts. So, how many of you guys think that we're getting... Okay, there's a couple of narratives out there. I'll just see what you guys think about it. One is that, you know, this was our top here. You know, they're going to fake us out, and now we're coming back for a big old steep ass retracement, like maybe even back down to like 50,000 and something. Who thinks that? Another school of thought is that, hey man, we're doing a retest of this area right here that we broke out of, and we could just go along our little merry way and start making higher highs this next week. Give me 2s for that. Give me 1s for if we're dumping. If we're going to take a bigger dump, like rival these areas where we were before, that kind of big dump. Or if we're just doing a little retest. And give me a 3 if you think you're in the middle somewhere. We're coming back 62,000 somewhere through here. What you guys think? Clearly, we're not at 71,000 anymore. We're not at 74,000, and we're not at 75,000. We're here at 68. I do want to point out, though, Ichimoku Cloud here on the daily looks gorgeous. I do want to point out here also that on the daily, if we're looking at some of the indicators, in addition to this Ichimoku Cloud here, which looks gorgeous, I said that twice, 900 moving average, 900, 200 moving averages is this yellow line, and the blue and crossing over it is the 50, giving us the coveted golden cross. Means you can buy now, but it's probably better if you buy the next pullback, which this could be our next pullback right here. If we're looking at this fallen inverted head and shoulder dingle dangle on the bathroom wall pattern that a lot of people are looking at here, it's a reversal pattern, and since we did come down into it, maybe, or whatever. So these guys, even though it came up here and retested this area, you can, you know, go higher and come back and retest the same area right here around 67. So that is on the table and looks like it could be happening, or maybe we're finding some support at this 21 moving day average. Overall, the moving averages are suggesting we're doing pretty good. The only one that's sandbagging us is this 100 that's beneath the 200. I don't feel like this thing is up high enough. There's that better. So this one could be sandbag us a little bit, but overall the momentum is still up and to the right on the bigger time frames on the daily. On the weekly, we are above the non-moving average, and it did cross bullishly over that 21 moving average, so that's cool. My personal opinion, and I've said this for a couple of days, this is not new. This was they drive us up on a Friday, see what we do on the weekend, and give the whales a chance to play around. Apparently, the whales want to try to scare us, so they will probably start making us feel a little bit better tomorrow was my guess. I think they just playing with us on the weekend. That's my personal opinion. Now, what I think does not matter. What actually matters is what's going on in the chart. So let's don't get them confused. But I mean, my personal opinion says they just playing games with us. Because Bitcoin look good. Bitcoin looks sexy good. She just, you know, playing hard to get right now. Breaking trend lines because that's what they like to do. Let's come down to a 4-hour time frame. See if we can tune them in just a little bit. We definitely broke through this one. So, I mean, that does give us an area to come down to. I don't see as much getting below a 200 moving average on the 4-hour. So moving average strategies here on the 4-hour, and We broke them all down to the 100. Now we can bounce right back from here. But usually if you are looking for a breakout, if we break a trend line, well, one of the first things I want to do is after I establish the angles, when I take this, let me turn these moving averages off. They kind of get noisy there. So we're looking at this guy right here. We'll call him red so we can see him a little bit better. So after I establish the angle, taking candle bodies to candle bodies and seeing how they line up there. If we get some deviations from there, if we break the first thing, I mean, there's a measure move, but I think we're too early there to count it. I want to take this to the wicks and then see what we got. Yeah, okay. So we broke it, right? Pretty substantial. All right. Well, we'll just take a measure move right here because we're treating this as if it is the channel. Boom. Right here. And that's suggesting that maybe we can come down, retest these areas over here where same area where we had gosh, I can't even draw. We had the famous booby bottom pattern right here, the double slingshot pattern right there that we might be coming down to retest this neckline. Haha, see how that worked? Neckline, get it? That would be right here in this zone. That could happen. So it's also a retest of this trend line right here, right? The bigger one. The bigger channel that we're in, possibly in. It's not got the best touches there, but the angle definitely is there. So is that what we're doing? Maybe, maybe not. So we do have that idea. For me, I likes to fib it out. I like to see what the fibs say. Taking a pull from back at 59,000 all the way to our glorious high up here at 73,600 and something-ish. Look where we are right now. We are at a 382 Fibonacci. Now, I am not going to count that out just lightly. I am not one crawling that we're going to come down to 66 just quite yet. I know some of them are out there looking, but BitMart has it all. BitMart has orders all the way down there. You know they're going to go get that liquidity. Maybe they will, but I tell you what they also could be doing here on this weekend. Here on a late Saturday night going into a Sunday, which leads into a Monday morning when they like to freak us out. I'm looking for a possible, man, that sounded like that clipped. I am looking for a possible support here. And I think we did talk about this a few streams ago about, if this area here didn't hold, this would be the next one we were looking for. You're going horizontal levels. That happens to be a 382 area. See what price does there. That would make a great little bear trap, wouldn't it? A great little bear trap. And we're in bear trap season. I don't think enough people talk about it. That's the way I look at it. We'll see if we're right or not. 4 hours suggests that. What's the 15 say? Is that a green candle right here? Well, that's cool. Ichimoku Cloud still looks like she's ready to rain down and just tear us down. I'm just throwing that out there. She looks pissed off. I'm just saying, Ichimoku Cloud looks like she could, if it wants to rain blood on us and just dive us, Ichimoku Cloud is game for it. That's what she's saying. We got anything here that can save us? What says our other indicators here? Can we catch something here? Do we have any kind of divergence forming, or am I just going to keep drawing little yellow dots all over the screen? I will keep you guessing. Well, here on the 15-minute, man, we are deep into the red, deeply in the oversold territory. So it looks like we're going to get at least a temporary bounce here. So 382 temporary bounce. We have an option to come back up here about 69,000 and then see if we're going to roll over. We don't have to roll over, but we could roll over and try to do a double bottom, retest this area again at this 382, or we could break it and come on down. That's pretty much our options that we've got at this point in time right now. So altcoins, yeah, they took a big nosedive, $593 billion. They hurting right now, ain't they? Looking at total 3 here. I'm gonna turn my moving averages back on. Now on this, let's go to the 4 hour. I'm on the 6 hour. On the 4 hour, you can see I was bragging about this one. Was it this one or was it Bitcoin? It may have been this one. This is a 4 hour. And I was talking about how these moving averages have flipped bullishly. 800, 600, 360. I'm sticking with it. I think we just testing it. We bouncing back. That's could be totally wrong, but that's what I'm calling. A little contrary to what's out there right now, but I think we're just being tested right now. Look at the shoulder heading toward the downside. What about it? You're breaking a trend line there, man. That's a very sloppy trend line right there, man. The major one is still right down here and still has a little bit of wiggle room if I tune her in there a little bit. She's still got a kid come down. I just don't think that it's going to go very much below this 800 moving average. I could be totally wrong. Maybe she'll come down here, but we're at a good place where we could start finding some support. And that is suggesting that the momentum here on the 4 hour is still up and to the right. Now, it's these other moving averages, these 5 over here, 200 and 150. Now, I do want to draw your attention that they are above the 200. Look, 800, 600, 400, 200, 100. Those are all in order. And then the smaller ones are the ones that's wreaking havoc, following price around. The moving averages are telling me that we should be coming back up through here and starting to fight our way back through here. That's what I get. You may or may not agree. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Rising sun. Let's get on the charts. Red alert. She's looking scary. She's looking scary. Let's see. Warthog. Let's see. Sam says 111. We're going to 0. Right. Warthog says Thunderbolt says 2. That was the bounce area, right? That was the bounce. And 3 was the one halfway, right? So we're pretty much spread across the board, right? Okay. Well, the one thing for certain that we all can or should be able to agree on is that we don't know what's going to do. But we can look at the probabilities and opinions here and how we interpret the charts and what they're saying. And here on the 4 hour, on the... Oh, watch it. Are you breaking my 200? You're dumping on my ass. Might well look stupid right now. Really? Total 3? Just go ahead. Or others? Total 3? Cool. I bet it looks scary on like the 1 minute. It's oh man, let's go look at it on 1 minute because she's trying to dump. Look, she's just a dumping. You suck, road dog. She's a dumping on our asses as we speak. I'm still leaning that it will snap back kind of like a rubber band. She can wick down. She can, and she probably will. I'm just saying. Oh, wrong one. Now, she is losing, wicking below that 382. I don't like that. That's not cool. But if she has to come down to another fib level, it's 582 billion retesting these areas. That would make a lower low in here. That would suck. She technically made a higher high, a higher low off of these little guys right here where she's trying to catch some support. The ones that are flipped bullishly. The ones I think are actually going to be support, where I think that we'll get to something that looks like this and the bounce back. That's kind of what I'm looking for happening here. That's just my call. We'll see if we suck or not. It's okay. You can say Road Dog sucks, but don't go that way. That's cool. I'm not going to ban you. Or will I? Let's keep you on the toes. I am so sick of altcoins dumping. Can I get an amen on that? Just tired of it. And that is why I continually try and do my damnedest to take profit as soon as I can on some of them. Some of the coins I'm in didn't reach my take profit area. Some of them did. And stupidly, we roll it back and try to compound it and buy them cheaper here. Hoping that in about a year that it'll all pay off and you buy us a shiny new Lambo or whatever other equivalent dream. I don't really give a crap about Lambos myself. It is Degen night. We'll look at whatever coins you want to. I've got a little list, but it's and other Degen coins. Some that may be worth looking at. Looks like some meme coins took a dump today. Could you please chart LRDS? Let's do that. I'll put that on the list there. Good brown gravy. How's it going, my man? Bull flag has pretty much been established. This is a shakeout. Well, I'm not sure exactly what we're calling a bull flag. The overall Bitcoin move. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, a shakeout, I would say. Trade Intuition Joe. How's it going, my man? Bitcoin is dumping. Oh, wait, Bitcoin is pumping. Oh, wait, I mean, Bitcoin is dumping. Oh, crap. That's going to say it's pumping, dumping. Ah. It is a chop chop. So they like to run us up, and then they like to chop us up, and then when they do this stuff, it just freaks everybody out, right? This whole stuff is just choppy, chop, chop. Run us up and chop us up. So we make our money, the bulk of our money really is on these moves here, right? And everybody thinks they're a genius, and you know, some of the gurus thought they were geniuses too. But then they chop and you start giving it back a little bit. This place where the gurus were calling for flags to the upside was actually the best place to take a short. It was kind of risky to take a short here, but it did play out, so. Still here on the 4 hour, I like those. Come on down, baby. The water's good. Let's take a look at LRDS. What is it? Block Lords? Let's look at it on Coinbase. Oh, look at this. Got a possible double bottom scenario going on right there. That's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, you got a 1414. Is that what tripped it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Lords, I like 55 cents for a good target for it short term. That would be top of its accumulation area, and that'll be where it confirms this double bottom. Now, it will have to get up here to confirm it. Now, what it does up there, it's got two choices. So you could come down and start making a flag, doing some other stuff, another bottom or anything. It would get rejected there and start doing something and reaccumulate. Or it could break up above it and start flagging out or doing something. Finding support here, basically what I mean by flagging out. And then can start moving on up. Either way, this is a great place to take some profit if you're getting into a trade. My personal opinion is above the non-moving average, so on the 4 hour. So we like that. That's about 10% gains to get up there. So it's a 10% move there, and then we got these areas right over here starting about 61 cents. That's going to be a little bit hard for it. But if you're looking for something at a bottom, I think this is showing some good signs. If you believe in the project, I don't know anything about it, but it looks like we're getting a partial decline here where it's leveling off of a falling wedge or channel, depending on how you want to look at it. No, it's a channel. Look at the angle. However you want to look at it. Falling wedges are just half of a channel. Can squeeze and go to the upside. 68% chance it breaks to the upside. That's an actual statistic that's true for falling wedges, and I like it. For me, that'd be one I'd consider position trading if I wanted to do that or something like that. It looks like it could make some nice gains. It may be shaky to go, you know, to break out and still have a lot. We're on the 4 hour here, so it could take a few days before you see some action. But 20, it's about, yeah, getting close to it. Yeah, about 70, 80% gains just getting back up to this area over here, just right under $1. So I find that interesting. So to me, yeah, I think that would be the first target. Other targets would be up here about 72. More money, or more money, sorry. Take a look at Stater Altcoin. Should you buy Stater SD coin? Bullish, $10 plus 100%. Stater. What is Stater? Oh, I hit the wrong one, man. Let's go over here. Stater. Stater's number 817. Market cap's 18.9 million. Is at 46 cents. Up 50% today. I don't remember seeing all this information on here before. Am I just a boomer just now noticing it? Has it always been there? If I just oh, you're blinding me. No. You can't do that, man. This is why I won't subscribe to you, dude. This is why. Maybe that's what you're not remembering it. Stater. Okay, so we got $18 million. Really? $18 million market cap? Do tell. Why are you so expensive? You got low supply. Is that what it is? Your total supply is 120 million. Okay, we'll talk. We can talk. I'll listen to you. Maximum supply is 120 million. What is the circulating supply? I don't see that on here. There you are, boomer. 40 million out. So, what is that? About 25%. So on several exchanges here, that's kind of cool. All-time high was $9.39 3 years ago. Okay, so it's not like a brand new coin because I'm skeptical of any brand new coins coming out right now. All-time low was 23 cents 2 years ago. Token unlocks. It's a lot of them have been unlocked. Looks like there's one that's coming up in just a few days. So, we got that going on. I don't know how much it will be. It doesn't look like it's too much. It's let's say private sale. Not quite 1 million on them. Not quite 1 million on the team. It's not a big unlock. What is Strader? Strader is building key staking middleware infrastructure for multiple POS networks for retail crypto users, exchanges, and custodians. Strader is building extremely modular smart contracts so third parties can leverage our components and build custom solutions. In the short term, Strader is building native contracts across multiple chains. That's cool. I like Terra and Solana. Oh, it's Terra, Solana, Ethereum, Near, Avalanche, Phantom, etc. Building an economic ecosystem to grow and develop solutions. It's been around for a while. Let's see. Well, most people would go to the website here. Me, I'm looking for a GitHub and I don't see one. Stater's been around, so Stater should be available over here on Tokenmetrics. Let's go over here and take a look, see what they think. Stater. Stater. Stater's got a strong sale coming in right now on the trader market, but for an investor, which it's got an actual buy signal. Fundamental grade's coming at 74%, valuation grade 75%. So it seems to think that it's fairly undervalued right now at this price. Okay. I like that check mark. That's cool. Technology grade is 77%. So it's got good scores over here. Really, I mean, it really does. You don't often see them lining up like this over here, all in the green. 74% on all of them or better. Market cap 21 million. 45 cents. Make sure we same thing we just looked at, right? Yeah. Okay. Just double check it. Sometimes you can get confused. Stater's SD is Stater's government tokens, an ERC 20 token with a maximum supply of 120 million across 23,000 holders. I'm not big on what it does, and I don't think it really needs. Governance tokens are not my thing, but I want to look at the play anyway. A
non-custodial multi-chain liquid staking platform. That it does not have any interest or appeal to me, nor do I think it will to most people in crypto. I'm sorry to say, I'm just keeping it blunt. It would be hard to hype this one up. But let's look at the chart. The chart's what really matters. So SD Stater, Coinbase has got it. It's already been listed on Coinbase. She's spiking. Oh, let's find a better one. She's got 3 years price history. Let's find it. Here it is on, we'll just use TradingViews and we'll go to the weekly and come out. So if you're looking to play it, it could be an interesting play. It's at 44 cents near the bottom. It was bottom out here in, what's 2 years ago this time. It was down about 26 cents and it looks like it did wick down at some point this week around those areas. Basically, and then she got a steep ass retracement. She found her 786, which is beautiful, gave her hope, but she just couldn't get past her 886 or 618 rather. Sorry, she couldn't get past her 618. That then led her down to test the 1.13, possibly on its way to the 172 to get a true double bottom. Just throwing that out there. Currently below the 9 moving average, trying to regain it on the weeklies. Come to the daily. Daily's trying to recover that 9, but she likes to spike up and then lose it again and then travel on down, which Ichimoku Cloud is saying. I know this, probably don't want to hear this. Make sure I didn't move my things. Looks good right now. And what's the percentage from down here to where she is? Oh, she made some good percents on this though. That's a more than a 50% spike. Let's come down to 4 hour, check her out. 4 hours saying, yep, you probably will go no further than up here. So I would be taking some profits if I'm in this thing and I'm up right now, because she's going to come back down and start riding this train. I think she will come back down to 24 cents. I probably don't want to hear that right now, but it looks like she likes to do this quite a bit. I don't think it's quite over for her just right now. It looks like you got good with a spike and then she may be coming down and then slowly trail down. I would definitely be trying to pay myself. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. 886. She did it. She will probably come back down to these areas. 200 moving average is hanging here where her candle body is hanging out. 618 Fibonacci, about 37 cents. Look for that. But I think that she's going to zone out through here and then get another little slow burn down to these areas down to here. And we'll pull this one right here at 26 cents. She may stop there before trying to go any lower there. SD. Interesting. Not one I'm not familiar with. Warthog says looking to buy some Render tonight. How's Render doing? I was playing this and I guess they switched chains or they rebranded and all this other stuff and they took it off COINEX. So God, that just pretty much had to close my position, just wherever it fell, whenever the news fell. So, and I don't know if they ever opened it up back up, or if they did, I'm not in it anymore, but I've just got a bunch of it on spot, just holding it. And she is down at a steep discount again. You suck, Render. And you really don't. You're good, but it just sucks that you're down so low. So I'm going to come up here and take this angle because this one's just it's kind of wild. A little sketchy. Let's go with these 2 points and see what we got. There we go. That looks better. Well, if we took the measure move where she broke out, did the retest, and coming back down, it would look scary as hell. Because that would be wanting to say, oh no, she's coming down to 292 from 445. Nobody wants to hear that if they're in it at all. Can't imagine anything being so bearish for altcoins right now, but we got bearish sentiment going on the weekend. Seems like everybody's scared, but moving averages are they're not very favorable for this one on the 4 hour though. That's a rolling over. That sucks. Well, mine's on spot, so swing low, swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. And the glorious Fibonacci's are forecasting $4.14 as a possible support area for it. See if she can hold there. If she makes it there, I think she might make it there. We think these moving averages, hopefully they can level out, man. But oh, that rollover, I don't like that. Still, your other bigger moving averages are still here. Who is hating on the altcoins, man? Somebody trying to sell her bags. Can't a brother make a nickel around here? I mean, come on. Gary Gensler, are you behind all this that's going on right now? Elizabeth Warren? Who can we blame for the prices going down? It's 11:11. It's the magical time of the night. They say it's good luck. Type them little angel numbers in the chat. 11:11. I'm gonna do it. Woo! Let's find the bottom for Reef, says Rising Sun. Let me go through here and get a list of these coins from you guys. Bitcoin dressed up as XRP for Halloween. That's funny. That was funny. That was quite clever, Sam. Bingo and a bango. Hello, can we go? All right, so what we didn't do is zoom out on this one. We just kind of looked at that narrow little thing on render. Good Lord, you got a messy chart. Look at that nice parabolic move, and then it's over. That sucked. That was March, and like you would think, buy the dip, right? No, actually, I would have been entertaining those thoughts of buying near this trend line. That's how I would have been looking for it. But I'm cautious when you get the big parabolic moves, right? You've always got to do that. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. I just don't learn not to trust these little suckers when they break. They're subjective to draw them out there anyway. So when they're doing that, I try to watch those ideas too and have steeper trend lines. I'm just going over this because we'll see this again. Things will go parabolic and we'll get, so let's go into the up. I'm going to buy the dip. And then, you know, this happens when we start afterwards. This is the aftermath, sideways and down and sideways. It's not fun. Reaccumulate. I want to clear out this whole thing, even the other targets that we had there, because I just like to zoom out and look at the big picture. It just seems to work best. We're in the weekly for render. Ooh, baby, and I know you don't want to hear this one, but this is the one that matters. So on the much bigger picture, I mean, an area that we did doesn't mean that we have to get here. We already nicked this here and here. The possibility of us coming down for a third time, it's not, that wouldn't be good actually. We probably want to make a higher high below there. So we can look at this little range right here to kind of figure, which is what we did. We figured that out there, but it is on the table that, you know, 786 is the next fib to go to on the bigger thing. So we got to acknowledge it that 327 could be on the table. I'm just going to step in and say on the weekly, that 100 moving average is pretty dang strong. So it's coming in at 412. I think that was right around where we looked before for render. And then on the daily, oh, daily's a good one. We're talking. Should have known. Should have known. Look for the devil. She'd be involved there somewhere when prices go down. Market crashes on us. Silly devil girl. Just ain't right. Oh! Holy crap! What was that? Who killed the bear? Oh! Market crash. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. We have to say that for the algorithm. I'm playing with my buttons because they're almost as fun to play with as my fibs. So it looks like we're going to come down and talk to Miss Lucy again right here on the daily for render. And Miss Lucy's coming in at 5. Where's she at? 509 right now? Well, I would look for that. Oh yeah, I would look for that. So short term, I'm looking for this possibility, 327, but you know, I really don't. Yeah, I think we got a chance to avoid it. I'm just saying, I think we got a chance to avoid 324. Maybe totally wrong. You may come back and say, you suck, road dog. I mean, remember, it was on the table from a measure moon. We could be looking at some of those areas. Don't want to say Howard didn't talk about it. I mean, it's down there, right? I've already got you over here. Oh man, if I could operate this thing. TradingView got AI. You say, TradingView, draw me a trend line at the 6 minute. Let's hope that we can bounce here and just kind of do something else. Otherwise, could this be a bad sign for altcoins overall? Should we look at others? Others here on the daily. Retesting this area here. Hopefully, support resistance area right here. It needs to hold. It needs to hold. It's in a channel. There's a channel idea going there. Support resistance or horizontals there. I got no moving averages here hanging out on this particular time frame on the daily. That's not giving us any insight, but we do. 800, 600, 300, all up here. 200 cross that one embarrassingly. That sucks. Chop. I get chopped, but I get this level holding. Hopefully still. It seems like it's a strong area where we're at right now with altcoins. I think we can range here and above. I think we can go sideways here. But looking at some of the other things on YouTube, man, some people are making it sound like it's over now. I don't know. I'm not quite seeing that. I mean, sure, things could always get worse, but I'm just seeing we got it. I'm saying they can play with us this weekend. Perfect time for them to play with us. Remember, zooming out. We just got this big cup and handy to the upside. This is just now getting started. We got to break out of a channel, even though it's lackluster and everything. It's got upside to it. So we just in a choppy part of the market. I mean, we should be getting up to around $300-something billion in altcoins before too long. Hopefully, the end of the year, that would be cool. I think you should start today. And here on the daily total, this is others 800. Oh, we already did this 3 or 4 times. I went moving averages are saying we got it. We can go a little up and down and zigzag, and that sucks right now for altcoins. But it also gives some of you. It should give us a chance to try to get out of the ones that we don't like and try to get better positions on ones that we do like. We can kind of finagle around with that kind of stuff right now. Yay, more PTSD. Oh man, they are tiring. They're even tiring those of us that have been in it for a while out. I mean, they kind of used to and know how this goes. I'm just like, man, I'm just sick of altcoins. I'm even sick of hearing about new ones and how great that they are. And I'm like, yeah, they all said they were great. Remember Satoshi SAVM? Satoshi VM. Oh, are you at 459? Really? No, for real? This chart where there's no volume on this. If it is, I'm impressed. I thought this one would have been, yeah. No, you're at 56 cents. Yeah, that's you, Satoshi VM. Are you the one that was in? Yeah. Big old Solana token over here, gonna change the world. We're yeah. Yeah, your boy was playing that one, and just another money grab, in my personal opinion, right here. There are lots of them like that. You start getting jaded on some of these coins, right? This one I got into because I actually believed in influencer, and I thought it was a she. And well, that gave me some insight to her and another one. Because and even afterward, I mean, if you call something out and promote it, and then it like does something weird and just kind of dumps and stuff, and you never talk about it again and never address the fact that, hey man, you were talking about this one and something happened with it. Yeah, it kind of makes me not really trust anything else that you're saying out there. So I was following it, and of course she dumped on me. I don't know, and I'm going to talk about this one anymore because she's crap. Even though it's at the bottom, it might maybe make a comeback. Who knows? It was a VC's darling. They took all their profits over here. We got Sui. Now, when it was up here about 220, that's when BitBoy was coming out, patting himself on the back, saying, "You need to get Sui, buy Sui." So I'm telling you, this is going to be one that, you know, and I mean, why are we talking about, we always talk about them when they're going up. And what does that say about creators on YouTube? I mean, on one hand, if it's not going up, nobody wants to click on anything, really. So, that's tricky. That's tricky. One reason why I don't do coin videos anymore, because I mean, the only time people want to look at them is usually when the number's going up, except there's a few that still get views. They're almost 2 years old, and I'm like, geez, you gotta be kidding me. Why the interest in this dead coin? So what we had was rising megaphone, bearish megaphone, and they're fun to play until they actually do what they're supposed to do, which it did. And it came back, lost this trend line into that, lost that retest, and coming down. I'm still looking for 140, maybe in the low as 118. I actually have 118 down here for Sui. Call me crazy, but kind of liking that one. Just taking her a little while to get there. We got this trend line here that she should be coming back to test. Also like to take this one and just slam it up here where we might have another channel. See that? How it touches here and touches there. Makes this little channel that we broke out of, and then she went crazy. So that's relevant there, and it's finding support. Now that's what's holding us right now. Now will it fall back into the channel? If it does, hey man, she's going on discount. But this is showing as being some strong support here, respecting the angle of the channel. That might be a little different for some of you. I don't think everybody does their TA this way, but just trend line. She could be. I'm thinking she's going to do a slow burn down, and I could be totally wrong. But right now, she could be holding these areas. So keep an eye on Sui. 182. Personally, I've already shorted it on spot margin, and I'm just waiting to buy it up wherever she comes down. Mooding was really popping and popular. We even looked at it here. Don't have the one with the chart on it, but now she's falling from grace again. So wow, she popped up to 26, came back to 18, 25, and now at 15. Mooding, I guess if you're trying to accumulate it, probably be time to look at it. I would try to get some more price history on it. I'm getting Road Dog getting tired. Tau to 400 again? Man, I had a target at 3 something on Tau. It looks scary. I didn't like it either, but she does look like she wants to come down to, I got 340 or 334. I think is what we're looking at. Seems impossible to that one day you wake up. Now, will she go there? Let's update our TA here. We had a channel, lost the channel. That one does have a measured move. What is it? Ooh, 294. Doesn't mean they'll meet that measured move. We've already plowed through 453. Sucks to be you, Tau. Let's see, I'm on the 6 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. And we're going to go ahead and move these trend lines. That kind of already played. It did what it needed to do. We need to be tracking these guys. So yeah, starting to give us a little bit more credence here that this is in the scope of happening here. About 340. 340 is actually the number I got on the fib. Let's take her from swing low here on the actual impulse move that it did to the ultimate swing high up here. And we will mark that. Ooh, I like that. That looks like it could hold, but there's no support underneath it. So I would be looking at a zone actually. 618 and the 666 moving average coming in at 396, right around 400, just like you were talking about. And a little bit of a gap. I would just take it down to this other 618. We got two little measurements doing a 618 here. I would look at that gap in between both of them, honestly. That's actually a pretty neat little strategy to entail. Buy betwixt the 618s. So 396 and 340. Looks like a sweet spot to look for an idea of getting back in or adding to your bags. Or catching a falling knife if that's what turns you on, if you like to get bloodied up. Sometimes I do, if I'm being honest. Lots of times I do, if I'm being honest. I like to catch them. Oh! Dang it. To not catch a falling knife, and what that term means is if you blindly put orders, which, you know, I've got strategies where I do this. You can put limit orders and just let them get caught. Okay. And sometimes that helps for swing trades. And if you're working a job and stuff like that, you might have to do ideas like that. You can't always just be in the charts and do things like that. To not catch a falling knife, you just wait for confirmation. You just wait. Don't put a limit order in. You like maybe set an alert. Oh, there's an idea. You click on the alert. Just click on the line here and you go to the alert. So this will help you avoid not catching a falling knife. And hey, buy me maybe is what I would say. Hey, I just set you. You think you should tell me? Buy me maybe. That would be one way. And then once that hits, you want to see if there's a bounce. That's the best way to avoid catching a falling knife. You wait for a bounce. See if you get a confirmation of some higher highs and higher lows, and then you jump in from those ideas. Maybe a bounce down here. So it depends on your risk level and your risk tolerance, but you know, some of us don't have a problem catching falling knives, and some people are like, ain't no way in hell I'd ever do that. I got to see confirmation. And you're probably the smart one in the bunch. I'm just saying. We probably are. Jackson retracted a message. It was there and then it wasn't. It's a mystery. Warthog Thunderbolt says we are tired, but my dad wants altcoins, so I'm going to buy some too. Okay. Hey! If you got a sense of direction, if you got a roadmap for where you're going, then God bless you. You got something going on for you. I can't say anything about that. If you got a plan, and trade the plan. Hello? Hello? Every night. Scarecrow77, man. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. I'm a little different. We're just chilling out looking at altcoins. Let's check out Moonwell. She also took a little bit of a hit. Oh, she took more than a little bit of a hit. She took a nice hit. If we did our swing low to swing high. Nice strong impulse move by Dow Theory. You would be looking for a retracement to the 50% area, which that's what it did. She may be working her way back down here to 0.061. That's where I would be interested in looking for it, right here in this area. I don't want to see her come back as far as 4.7, but it technically is on the table. That can definitely be on the table. In my personal opinion, she already did her waves and she probably will get a slow burn reaccumulation here. Elliott wave indicator might be helpful to kind of figure that out. There was her 3 waves up, looking at the blue lines, and that was a number 5. So she's working on an ABC correction. So saying this is a A, we'll get a pump up, maybe to a B, and then a drop down. And that drop down can be down here, man. It really can. So I don't want to keep these out of the... It looks like Moonwell needs to kind of figure out what she's doing. She was in this gorgeous mega pony pattern, and now she doesn't want to be. Looks like she doesn't want to be. So this one might be one to slowly accumulate when she starts getting around 60 cents. Somewhere between 60 and 45 could be happening. So I know we had October, we had a pretty decent September and everything, and November is usually pretty good. But there are the up and down moments like what we're seeing right now. And you look at the market, and this is not going to be the first time you're going to sit here and look at altcoins, especially if you're mostly in altcoins. You're definitely feeling it right now. If you're in Bitcoin, if your portfolio is mostly in Bitcoin and divided with altcoins, you're like, it sucks, but hey man, we're okay. But if you're mostly in altcoins, man, you're probably feeling it right now and kind of wondering, what the hell? Well, they will try to shake us out of this market, and they will try to shake you out of your altcoins. And it is true, we got an argument that Bitcoin is where it can outperform altcoins right now, and it has been. But the altcoins are, I'm not seeing the signs that Total 3 or others or anything or altcoin is just getting ready to just dump flat on our asses or anything. Let me quickly go back and double check, and one of the biggest things I want to look at, probably the OMACD to give us the really good things. And sideways, yes. She's saying chop chop, but she has crossed bullishly. We're in bullish territory right now. We can go sideways. Doesn't mean we have to flip. We could flip and go down. I'm not. It shouldn't be. The moving averages are looking. We're above the 200 so far. 50 is up here. That's good. We got some things. It's going to be choppy for altcoins. It will. Here on the weekly, we got the red dot, and stochastic's coming downside. We're going to die. Well, that sucks. Trend line, we broke. I mean, we got some chop areas, and I'm still staying with this. So far, this area is holding for altcoins 200 billion for others anyway. Let's see if she can hold. Here's what I am going to do. I'm going to get rid of some of these lines that we got. That one was kind of an important one. This is the one that's holding us now. That's why I've got them all on here. Let's go. Oh, look at that measure move. The measure move is from this channel. We'll put him over there. What I want to look at is I want to see our channel that we're in right now. Checking my channel ideas. We got a candle bodies closing. Candle body right there as resistance. So we've nailed the angle there. Let's carry it down here and let's put it on the lowest candle bodies that we can get right here. So far, according to this, we're still in a channel, and that channel is real. That's very much respected right there. That is very much respected. And I'm even going to tighten her up just a little bit. Tighten my angles up. Because I'm picky that way. I think it helps. Now, this channel's going up and to the right. They are bearish. They should break to the downside, but they price stays in it until they decide to do that. Hopefully, this is not the time for it to do it. Hopefully, this is a time where we could be finding support here on this diagonal trend line and also this horizontal support resistance area. Remember this guy? Yeah, that same thing over here, support resistance area. And right there's on the candle top, here's some wicks going there, and there's a candle body. Same one that we actually got this diagonal from. That's interesting. We got lots of trend lines and horizontals saying that we should expect some support here. Let's hope it sticks. If it does, we can bounce back. If it's not, then well, I guess we got to start looking at maybe a bigger idea, but my moving averages are saying, I think we're good. When I zoom out and we see that we got a breakout, I think we're good. I really think we're good. I just think they want to take advantage and scare the bejesus out of us. Where is Bitcoin going, to be precise, says Jackson? Guess we'll take another look at Bitcoin. Garrison says market makers trying to break the August low so that they can try to capitulate Road Dogg. Yeah, Road Dogg, I don't think we're going to capitulate. I may have to bring in an old strategy to cover a few positions, but yeah, I'm not trying to capitulate on any positions. I like to get them low, so I'm ready for them again. They're just not going to treat me into buying them too high. What do you think for 666 as a buy? You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. Capital says you got to diversify. I took diversification to a little bit of an extreme, I believe. However, I at least was smart enough to at least stay mostly 60% in Bitcoin. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, pretty beat up and all. It's down 50% on Matic. Oh man, yeah, Matic. They've been all taking a hit. Leg down coming, it looks like. ETH broke a trend, did it? And Jackson says, where's Bitcoin going to be precise? Well, sounds to me like we're trying to get into something a little spooky.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I should say thank you very much.
Let's find out precisely where Bitcoin's going. This is the one that I trade on CoINEX. Let me just delete everything there. I don't mind deleting it. Here on the daily, I just want to remind you that we did get the buy signal right here. 50 crossing the 200, above the 200 moving average. Just retesting the 21 on the daily at the moment. That's where we are with Bitcoin right now, with everybody being scared and calling for $50,000 right now. We have a trend line that we can definitely come down to. We're starting out in the bigger time frames because that's going to tell us a lot more than the smaller time frames will about that's where it could realistically go. 66.4 could be on the table. There's a 50 moving average down here. It could happen. But I remind you that we are above the Ichimoku cloud, which is looking bitching for some more upside. She's cracking up the Harley. She's getting ready to go. We're heavy metal thunder, baby. It's a coming. Born to be wild. We're going to do it. It's just not happening today. Here is the channel that we are in right now, and we had one touch. We had one humpy. Haven't quite made a second humpy. We could make that second humpy. That second humpy could be coming. It could take us a week to get down there if we're going to keep coming down. We don't have to keep coming down. Now we're going to come down to the 4 hour and see what it's looking like. 4 hour, which yeah, it was 4 hour on Bitcoin, wasn't it? It wasn't total 3. Total 3 and Bitcoin both on the 4 hour. 800, 600, 360, 200. 150, 21 moving average here on the 4 hour. They are all, every one of them, in proper sequential order. The only one that's deviating from it is the price and the 9 moving average that's in following it. Since you broke the 100, we got two options here. We're either going to snap back, price is going to snap back and get above it, reclaim it, and we will go on our merry little way. And they faked us out. I can't draw it because my little, there we go. I got it now. So we got this option. That could be what we're happening. That could be exactly what's happening right now. It could be. If it is not, and things that might make us think it is not, is because the 9 crossed the 50. So a little bit, that gives us some sell pressure there. If we're losing the 100, we're coming down to the 200, and that retests these areas over here. So that makes sense, and that's where we're coming in with our 66 area. So that's what the moving averages are saying. But doing that still, the momentum is still up and to the right, and meaning that we can bounce off of these areas like we did here. So if we do come down here, I'm looking for something kind of like this to happen again. Now, it probably will not happen the way that I will draw it out here. But what if, you know, you got something like that again happening? Possible. And if it comes down here, yeah, sometimes she likes to double tag them. I think this is a very good target. I really do, because there's a lot of confluence right here, about right at 66. If we're going to keep on coming down, that should be our support right there. And we could get a short down there, maybe. 4 hour, what you think, baby? You think you're going to do it? And that's where 50 is coming in. I don't want to see it happen, but our data is suggesting, you know, there's still a possibility. Listen, last time she crossed negative and looked like, oh no, it's over, she flip-flopped on us. Did the same thing that we were feeling right there. When was this? This was this last week, right before Halloween. Remember how down we were? This market sucks. I hate altcoins. And then we had our nice little run up, and Bitcoin just right at Halloween. That was awesome. All right, down here on the 1 hour, still more confluence saying, yeah, they want to take it down. Looks like they want to do it. So if I had to say, I keep coming with this same area. I think I came with the same area. Did we do it? Yeah, back here the other day when we were talking about drawing the lines down there here. So if we do, they may try to flash crash us down there. I don't think it'll stick down here. I don't. I think we just got some whale games. And I'm still wondering, I'm curious to see what do they do tomorrow night. About 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, CME comes back online, right? That's this chart. And let's see if they got any kind of gaps. Do we have a gap? Hell, I don't know. This is where they left us off on what, Friday? Right here. Friday, the 1st, they left us off at 69.7. So they like that number. So would they knock us down and then bring us back up? Probably will. One of these days, it's going to be fun to trade on Saturdays. One of these days, you'll be looking on the weekends as being when, oh man, we can make some nice gains on the weekends. We're not here yet. They still playing with us, unfortunately. Haha, pricey predictions. I feel like I'm having deja vu right now. Capillary Anamua. I said that wrong. Oumuamua. When will you flip bearish? Where do you think the DXY is going? You think I should be bearish right now? The DXY looks like it's getting ready to... What are you getting ready to do here? DXY. Well, I know she lost a little bit of a trend line, and it looks like she's doing a retest of it, but I think we've got this going on now, and it's just 2 touches. Our bigger trend line is this one. DXY looks like it's looking shaky right now, but stronger since she's bouncing off of here. Moving averages look strong. Looks like that it could be doing okay. We'd normally want to see the dollar go down and help Bitcoin out, but right now she's just been sideways for a while, for a long while, and I don't think that's going to change. So right now it looks like it's going up. And now remember the last time that the dollar went up, it was beginning of the year, and that's also ironically when altcoins and everything else ran up until March, and the dollar ran up until April, and then started getting up. Now we're starting to run up again. So will that help our altcoins? Maybe. Normally we look for the dollar to come down for Bitcoin to go up, and well, or for assets to go up, but they are trying to strengthen the dollar. I think I'd be looking a little bit more on, as far as altcoins go, maybe on the Tether side of things, or some of these, the stable coins. I'd be looking at the stable coins because the money leaving the stable coins. I'm just seeing a shakeout. That's what I keep getting, a shakeout. That's what I keep reading. And some people may be flipping bearish. I'm not seeing the signs to flip bearish just yet. It's hard for me to flip bearish when we've been making consecutive higher highs and higher lows. And I know that we not quite nailed this one over here, but that doesn't mean that we're not coming back for a retest area to regain our strength. And that's what I'm still leaning with. We've not nullified my idea that we're going to get out of here for a retest. That retest is normal. That retest is a good sign. And we got several things to retest. The breakout here, and even the idea of the inverted head and shoulders coming back to retest those areas. And that one could be a little bit lower. 66, 66.5, anywhere through there. This is what I'm actually seeing going on. And I think they're just trying to shake us out, do their little thing, and then here we're going to start seeing the lack of supply of Bitcoin being felt on the OTC market, which it is now. And they're going to have to start turning a little bit more to spot, and that means the spot numbers are going to go up, and that in turn is going to make the futures numbers go up. And number is eventually going to do what it should do 6 months out of the halving, and Bitcoin's going to go up. That's what I see. This is just been spelling out the moving averages right here, all the accumulation. This is accumulation going on right through here. And that's what they've been doing, accumulating, trying to weed us out as much as they can on the bottoms and trying to scare us as much as they can at the tops, getting us to go short, doing stupid stuff. This is a very tricky place to short, in my personal opinion. Even here, I'm on the weird ass time frame on the 6 hour. I don't know why, no particular reason. I still don't see the bearish crosses. I see more bullish crosses than bearish crosses right now. It's just what I got. If they bring it down to that 65K, would the uptrend structure be broken? I don't think your major uptrend structure, I don't think would be broken. Now they could be, this one's kind of, this one might, if it, the 65, yeah. Here, let me clean the chart out. Let's go to, where's the one I was working on? Here, this one, right? So we needed to get above this one, and we did. We were only we were just trying to get above this one, right? It came up here just a little shy of this. This was last week. This is last or Sunday. This is Monday, and it dumped. And then we came back, and we came back with a vengeance. Now we've lost this trend line, and that's a steep ass trend line. This is our main trend line right here. And so yeah, 65 can be right in there, and that's what we're talking about betwixt the 618s. That's if they want to drive it down here. We don't have to. One thing about channels is that you've also got a mid channel idea, so we'll take this and put them right in the middle. Find the most touches pretty much about right through here. So resistance, support. Let's kind of narrow it down, put a little dashed line, and see we're flirting with this area too. This little midline through. I personally think we're going to be fine. I really do. I really do. This, you see this 21 moving average, this red line up here? She is nowhere near crossing. Now that can change. That can change, and downward action can make that happen. But it can also help us to come back to it, just like we did over here. I think what we're doing here, and it doesn't matter what I think, it just matters how it plays out. But from what I can see, I really think we're going to be okay. We will know in a day or two, and you can come back and say, "Road dog, you suck." And the Lord said, "Let there be Bitcoin," and it was good. That is true, good brown gravy. And don't fade Bitcoin. Bitcoin could be what saves you from the old devil girl. You need Bitcoin. I think it was here for a purpose. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We've been going for about an hour 20. Lackluster night. Everybody's trying to figure out the market. People getting scared, and retail's not here. There's nobody to support the price or anything. Market makers are playing games, and I think they're just kind of testing us on the weekends. I think they do this every weekend. Last weekend, on Friday, they dumped us down. On Sunday, they started building us back up, and all of a sudden, I mean, everybody was calling for, not everybody, but lots of people were calling for big-ass crashes and dumps out of Bitcoin last week. And then they spiked us up, and that sentiment flipped overnight. Oh, we're going to the moon! How many times have you heard people? I even heard one person I was watching tonight who just a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last week, officially called altcoin season. Why, I don't know, but now they're talking about, you got other YouTubers calling altcoin seasons. And I don't think we're in altcoin season. I've been talking about, this is where a lot of people were looking for altcoin season to happen. These guys were calling it. They've been calling it every week for the past 2 months, altcoin season. Make sure you got your bags packed. Yeah, you need to be packing them, but I think you should do it in a slow process. Because we got months. We got a couple of months. There will still be some good discounts on some of these altcoins. Especially if Bitcoin dominance continues to go past this 60% area. Now, she rejects here, that's one thing, and we can start seeing altcoin season. But I've just been seeing on the charts, bigger time frames, that we got a chance to come up to 73, slowly working us up there, and that's going to be a rough ride for altcoins. That's going to be rough. But after we do get to an area where Bitcoin dominance gets rejected for real, whether it's here, it could still happen here, but I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing other signs saying, so you want to pump it. Either way, that's when altcoin season begins, when we get rejected on Bitcoin dominance at a significant level. And the best altcoin seasons that we've had in the past 4 years have been when she got rejected there at 73%. That's when the good ones started, right? We're not there yet. So altcoins will be they're going to be a slow performer overall in general compared to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to be still in the show for a while. The only thing that will change is if it gets rejected here, but I think there's signs saying it doesn't want to. I think it's going to keep going up, and altcoins will continue to struggle against Bitcoin. But it doesn't mean you can't make money in them. I'm just saying, don't forget about Bitcoin. Don't forget about Bitcoin. Don't be looking back here saying, gosh, I wish I bought it when it was 60,000. Got 1.8 billion in short liquidity above. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you. God bless. We'll see you again tomorrow night looking at the market. Trade carefully. Protect that capital. I just really think we might be a surprise tomorrow evening. Let's just keep an eye on the market.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my bad.
When you trade crypto, and never really when the market's off to the side, labor hands drop as prices go down. Where's the hiding market rebounds? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in crypto right now, you are missing out on one of the biggest opportunities in your life. Hit that like button, join and subscribe, and enjoy Road Dog Crypto.